Welcome. So this game, Azir goes huge and loses. It goes like 19-5 or some sick shit like that and loses. So let's figure out why we lose. Normally, what we're gonna see is in a game that someone goes massively huge, we're gonna see some macro errors, like failure to take objectives fast enough. That's kind of what I predict is gonna happen this game. I'm getting a haircut tonight, by the way. So, sorry, my hair looks goofy. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. But yeah. You're pushing early. Someone is missing. Go hit the turret. Start it right. Oh, I see. Okay, this is... What? Fucking gold game. So this one's interesting. Because now this is explained. So you get... It looks like maybe bot lane tries to cheese or something and it doesn't work out. Or whatever. Thank you, Trashuo. Turn on him next time. Go, I don't care. Go and trade with him there. He's level 1 walking into lane. But, dude, first thing is you don't have anybody laning against you, so you need to hit this. You need to hit the fucking farm. See you, George. Thanks for subbing, dude. You need to hit the farm. I don't know what Kennen was doing, if he was trolling. I have no fucking idea why he was bottom, but he was bottom. So you need to hit all those. There's really no excuse to have 7 CS there, mechanically, right? Hit all that farm. No one was there. Get it. Clean it up. Looks like you're starting to clean it up over time here. Unlucky on the siege there. Now, this Kennen, once you see Kha'Zix's gank, you know that Kha'Zix's very unlikely to re-gank you early with blue buff. He's going to have to go to red. So this is where you should loosen up a little bit and poke the Kennen. There you go, buddy. There we go. Get some fucking damage off. I know Azir's mana pool is pretty weak. It looks like you started Doran's. Oh, this guy's just... Wow. So you're basically gifted a shitty mid laner to face. Put your W down on the range creeps. There we go. There we go. Thank you, the Luke. Appreciate it. Reset now. Now's the reset. Reset now. I hate that you're standing here. You have no mana. He's already backed and teleported. Just back. You're a little late on that. No, dude. No. I hate this, dude. Listen, you are on a siege wave right now. It's a great time to back. He's not gonna be able to push this very fast. He's Kennen, right? So just back. By the time you get back, this wave will be like here. But you waited so long. Listen, this is where your decision making needs a little work here. Okay, look. You shove this wave in. You should know based on your minions here. Remember, if you're using Fog for the blue side Fog of War, you know what wave's coming. If you forget, I'm not perfect. I forget what fucking wave's coming next, right? I just use this. Siege wave, sweet. Back, reset it, because this is push to turret. The siege minions that are coming this way, since this wave has hit the turret, the siege minions are going to slow here and then slow push out, which will give you plenty of time to get back in the lane. Okay? What you're doing now is you're not being efficient. Like, go back and buy something. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's another Doran's ring. I don't care if you're building towards Nashor's. Go and buy something. You're not going to miss much. Kennen just backed. Reset your mana pool. Get an item advantage. And then that way you can bully him out of lane. He doesn't have flash. Look, you cancel the back again. And it's just so painful to me. Look. Look. Let's assume that he's pushing, right? Watch him. He's pushing pretty fast. Decently fast. Look where the wave is right now. Look where the wave is right now. if you had backed. Look where it would have been. Right there. Okay? So, you would have missed a couple creeps, yeah, but you would have came back into lane with mana to bully this guy with, dude. It's very important. What good is a lead if we don't grab it? Like, if we don't take it? Kennen flash, he burned his summoners, you had an opportunity to reset and get the wave on your side and then go and bully this guy, and you did not. See, your mana pool's low, so you can't punish anything. You can't bully this idiot that you have in your lane right now. You can't take initiative on the lane. Look at him, he's trying to lose. So all this time, you should have been back. All this time. No value. You have no capability of bullying this lane right now. How are you ever going to kill this guy? How are you ever going to punish a weak gold player if we don't manage our backs, right? So now you back, which is not very an amazing back, in my opinion. It would have been better to, see? He shoves in, you miss some XP. He's an ape, so he's gonna die. Whatever, right? We could have killed that guy 3 minutes ago, probably, if we had managed our backs better. Because he's dog shit, right? Miss some farm that you shouldn't miss. You press in on the turret. I like to see that. One thing to note, though, if you, well, right now I wouldn't be too concerned, because I haven't seen Kha'Zix anywhere yet, and I don't think he can 100 you quite yet. He doesn't have ult yet. I like that you're stealing some creeps, whatever. You can clean that up a little bit mechanically. I'm trying to think here what we could do. So we have the Kennen, who's super weak. Kha'Zix is bottom. He just ulted the wave, which means you just go on him now. No regard for your own life. Just go on him. Kha'Zix is bottom. So as soon as this wave thins out, we're going to play super aggro, because he doesn't have ult. This guy is like so bad. And I hate that we're not able to punish him faster than what we are right now. Now go and fuck with him, thank you. So you need to be pushing. Look at this shit. You need to be killing this guy as soon as possible. Also, you need to be spam pinging your jungler and tell him that the Kennen seems like he's on tilt. And there's really no point of using your Q unless you used it like you did, which is to harass and hit the minions. If you're just using your Q to push, you're wrong, okay? Thanks, Ryan, for the 20, dog. So we have like a troll in the mid right now. Let's back up here before we go forward, okay? Let's talk about this again. So we had the guy leave lane. He's trolling around. We missed farm in the beginning. We didn't time our backs appropriately. We do pick up a kill, but what I would have liked to see maybe after the kill, maybe shove the lane and back again. Because we need to keep our mana up. Also, in addition, like keeping our mana up, if we're gonna use our Q as Azir, and remember, I'm not completely a noob with Azir, okay? I did the 100 games to Diamond with him, made Diamond with him. I'm not an idiot with Azir. This was before the final set of nerfs or whatever recently. But for the most part, I know my Azir, okay? you don't really want to use your Q to push waves too often early, because if you do that, you're going to run out of mana. What's better is if you only use your Q to harass and you set your soldiers up in front of someone. Kennen's really far behind, so you can use your auto attacks and your soldiers to bait him into fighting you. And you kind of want that in this situation because he's so bad and because we want to maximize how fast we get fed, right? Because we've identified this is a gimme. This guy is obviously tilted. He's obviously a monkey. So we got to take advantage of him. It's a ticking time bomb, right? A game in low elo is a ticking time bomb. We got to get us fed as fast as possible. I like your back here. This was the same back from earlier that we didn't take. We took it now, and now you're going to see how it's going to even out. Watch. So you're going to miss a little bit of XP, maybe. Like, yeah, you're missing like 1 minion, right? As opposed to the 3 that you missed earlier. And you're back on this wave with items. So you should definitely, when he runs forward, just fucking destroy him there. This is like, just fucking obliterate him, dude. Why does he think he can go there without flash? This is just another moment where you're not being snappy enough. E forward, I don't care if you just queued. E forward, and you might even have it off cooldown, and fucking blast him into the turret because he doesn't have his flash, right? So, like, even if you're scared you're gonna miss it, or whatever, who gives a fuck, right? This is a gimme here. Just boot his ass in the turret. But you didn't, for some reason. Again, boot him in the turret, dude. Thank you. Waited a little long for my taste, but thank you. Now here comes the Q. Thank you. Ticking time bomb. Now, we don't have our ult, but we need to push this. We have barrier. We have our gap close. So we're gonna put our soldiers down. We're gonna put our soldiers down. We're gonna put our soldiers down because it's faster on the lane. Thank you. Range creeps first to do more damage anyways, right? Put our soldiers down the range creeps first to clear that, then do the front. It's faster. Okay. Cool. Cool, now we're fed. Good, you've pushed him around. You're huge. We need wards, though. We need wards for Kha'Zix. We need to know where he's at. Not only for your safety, but so the jungler knows if he can counter gank or something. So that's the first thing I'd be doing. You clear the ward out. You try to give yourself a little extra vision. That's great. Hit the turret, dude. You have ult? Fuck this guy up. Why are we running from this guy? Fuck him up. What? He's level 9, you're level 11, you have ult, barrier, and flash. The fuck is he gonna do? And he has low HP. Dude, why are we running from him? You see Kennen right here. Fuck that guy up. What are you doing? Kill him! Kill him, dude! Kill him! Kill him! Jump over, knock him into the wall, he can't go anywhere, kill him! Yikes. Too passive here. You've been gifted, dude. You need to see it this way, and I really want to hammer it on you. You've been gifted. You've got the fucking feeder in your lane, dude. You got the feeder. We need to get towers down. We need to fucking snowball. We need to go. Let's go. Right? So here, hit the turret. Get it down. Hit the turret. Beat the turret up. Tom bails you out, and you can play aggressive because Tom's there. Beautiful. Harass up. Harass up. Keep going. Poke him off. Okay, let's talk about this now. You don't barrier. Let's see this. One thing that I'm going to tell you here is you should not be ulting that guy away, first and foremost. Okay? And this is kind of tricky, and this is advanced. But he can't do damage. You have to know, right? Like, you have to know that he can't do damage here. He's level 9, okay? You have to know that he can't do anything to you. That you have barrier, you're level 12, you have flash. Like, you have to know that you have plenty of time to work with. You need to know this. The only person that can really screw you is Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix has the highest damage on their team. You need to plan these fights out in advance. You also need to think about hard engage in advance, okay? So, as you're standing on the turret, what could happen to us right now? And then we just deconstruct everything. Okay, Vayne's bottom. Veigar could show up. I don't know where Veigar is. But other than that, this guy is not a threat to me. The cannon might hard engage for a stun, but he's not going to do any damage to me right now. I'll be fine. That's what you should be thinking. He can't deal damage here. He doesn't have anything completed. So when he goes in and you panic ult, it tells me that you weren't thinking about the fight. And furthermore, you're not thinking about your teammates at all. Okay? We're gonna assume. Okay, let's not even think about our teammates. Let's just think about us. Fuck that. We got barrier, we got flash, we're 3 levels ahead. Cannon's tilting. Don't be scared of him, okay? And then the other thing is, if I have to leave, and I have to use those things, there's a chance that Tom is going to bail me out too. So because of this, you can choose where you spit yourself out at, by the way. You choose that. Tom doesn't choose that, so that's your mistake. So you do barrier. Flash a little late. Whoa. I don't know what that is, Sean. I'm gonna assume you donated. So, you need to do a better job here of planning those fights out when you're fed. Okay? Think about who your threat is. When you get ahead, you need to be on it. This is how you become a fucking carry monster, okay? You need to think about, this guy can't kill me. Alright? This guy could kill me. Kha'Zix would be the one that has damage, because Kha'Zix is OP right now. Also, Volibear Kha'Zix, if they get on top of me, I'm fucked. I need to keep my ult for those guys. Yeah, I don't know what that donation was or why it broke my Twitch shit, but whatever. Good. Perfect. This is what I want my ult for here. We need to press up here because Kha'Zix is dead. And our team's here. And we're Azir and we take turrets. Okay, so we know that Kennon's coming. We know it's Kennon. We don't have to space out that far. He's already blown flash. We're fine. What are we scared of here? You space all the way back out. Why? Get up there and wave clear. Okay. Why are we face tanking that is gonna be my question. But either way, it was one thing when he was under the turret and you know, he flashed forward. That's one thing, right? It's another thing when you see him in the brush. I hate that we just tank our HP there. I don't like that at all. There's a little rule that I like to use when facing champs with like really reliable engages, like Annie, like Kennen. I'm trying to think of another like really like Lissandra and shit like that. If they don't have to get to you, if they don't have to like flash or fucking even walk at you or something to get their engage on. That's a fail in my mind. Now, you don't have your ult, you don't have your flash, you don't have your barrier, you don't have anything really. And you just kind of face tank this dude even though you see him. And I hate that. Use your range. He's walking at you. Just throw your W and use your range. Tom bails you out, but like, don't assume that he will. So here you're lingering. It's a little scary to linger without Vision of Vhagar and without our ult. Our ult's gonna be up soon though, I guess, so it's not that bad. But if Vhagar just flashes, we're dead. That's what I'm thinking. Ult. Oh my god. Wow, you got a lucky little bail out there, buddy. Oh, you don't have enough mana for your ult. Got it. Cool, but it works out for you anyways. Your team's kind of A-ramming right now, and so are you. Riven's in mid. Why are we going mid? Why are we going mid? This doesn't win objectives. Go top, dude. Go top, dude. Go top, switch. Now go top. Go top, run. Run there, get the farm. Get the CS. You should have already went top, to be honest. I want all that XP for myself if I'm carrying in gold. I think that we could have gotten all this farm on our own. We could have gotten all this farm on our own and pressured top turret because Kennen was up there and he was free food. Riven had already pushed in mid, and mid tower was pretty low. We don't have first blood, like tower first blood to get right now because we lost top tower. Let's get all this farm. Let's just get all this farm and push this in. Your team will hold mid. If you went top, your team would have held mid. But because you didn't go top right away and push out, your team comes over there and gives up mid. Think of it as just a quick rotation. When you came out of base... You could have identified it very quickly, too. You could have identified it from here. I'm not saying something that's ridiculous, okay? So when you're leaving base, right here, Riven's mid. This wave's already pushing in. My team's A-ramming. I want solo XP. I want to get bigger and bigger and bigger and stronger. This is low elo shit fest area. We need to get all the XP for ourselves. We need to be as big as we can possibly be. At all times. Every time. This was a wave that gets us level 14. Which means that we're like godly. Okay? I'm getting my Zhonya's next if I'm you, by the way. I'm getting Zhonya's. Yeah, 100% getting Zhonya's next item because of Vhagar. Vhagar's going to click on me later if I'm not careful. So you should have went top and started bearing down on these turrets. But instead you go mid, which I hate. You're kind of running around. Now you go top, but top was already dead. I think you could have stayed mid. They were sending 3 people top for a Kennen who sucks dick, right? So we should have stayed mid. And I think we're going to lose mid as a result of that decision. Yep. We should not have lost mid. They're going to take it, aren't they? You're lucky they didn't. Cool. Rengar engages. Ult Kha'Zix into the... Oh, okay. Tom ate you. Okay, I see what's happening here. Nice. Nice. Now shove the wave. Shove the wave. Yep, wave first. Always wave first. Now shove. He can't kill you here. He can't. Now shove. It's essentially an ace. Yep. Go, go, go. Shove the lane. Use your W and your Q to push the minions too. You get the turret down. Sweet. Yeah, don't back there. Back farther back. Don't stay on that, no. Thankfully, Tom's there to bail you out. Cool, that works out. Because your teammate, your Tom was there. If you don't have that support, you might die there. I'd be very scared. Remember with Azir, when your tower's dying out, be very, very scared to linger around, especially without your, without anything off cooldown. I'm not sure if your ult was up there. If your ult was up, I guess it's okay. But if you don't have your ult, you have to position like a bitch. It's just how Azir rolls, dude. So you got GA? No, dude. I hate GA. That's a dumb buy. You needed to go Zhonya's here. What are you getting GA for? Exactly. It's just a dumb item on you. Your cooldown, like, no. I don't like that at all. You want more damage. You want Zhonya's, and then you want Rabadon's, and then you want fucking, probably Void Staff, to be honest. Or Abyssal. Abyssal's cool, too. I guess it depends on how much CDR you have. But yeah, Zhonya's, Abyssal, anything's better than GA here. GA is just stupid. Because you're so far ahead, like... It's one thing to itemize defensively for the threat, which our threat is Veigar clicking on us with R or Kha'Zix going crazy on us with ult. It's another thing to itemize just like, oh, it's overly defensive build. Yeah, that's unnecessary. Kennen sucks. He's trolling, remember? So we don't need to kill him that badly. There's better uses of our flash. We're also chasing this Kennen as a group instead of like creating our own destiny by like pushing off on a side lane or something, which was why I was telling you to go top earlier, because you need to start breaking some objectives down, dog. Kennen feeds, keep going. Well, actually, let's analyze this.
Dominating.
There's 2 top right now. I mean, I'm glad you eventually go back because Jin's a moron and he's sticking with you. Now you get 2 down. Go and push. Now you're getting blue. Stay up and push. Stay up and push. Walk right up here and push. Put your turret down. Your passive's up. Put your tower down. Please. Please do it. Thank you. Yep, you pinging the assist me. Now get up there and poke. Get up there and poke. You have GA. The fuck? Thank you. Go hit people. Tom did not eat you. I don't know why he's not. Also not entirely sure. I mean, you could have been stunned, I guess. But that was a perfect example of why Zhonya's is better than GA. So now, you just fucking tank that and you lose basically, how much is GA? Like 2350 or 2450? I don't know exactly the numbers, but like, you basically just dump all that gold into an item that gets no value. Because with the Zhonya's active, you just cancel out a big ult. You can cancel out a Kennen ult, and then you have extra damage. With the GA, you just have a GA. Which doesn't do anything for you in terms of pushing this advantage out. Like I said, even Abyssal would have been better than the GA item. You're finally pushing people off your turret. I see why you're scared of Veigar. I would be too. He's gonna click on you. This would be another reason for Zhonya's too. Is for that. He's going to do that all game. And that's actually the biggest thing you have to watch out for. The fact that he doesn't flash, though, is on you. You let him walk up and click on you. That's his only function in this game, is he's going to walk up to you and press R. And your team sucks dick. So every time he does it, your team is going to do nothing. Riven, my god. Ugly. This is where you fucked up the biggest. The first thing was you.
Donation.
Thank you, Remixable. Appreciate it, man. You got big. You built this GA. You burned your flash on the Kennen. That was kind of silly. He's like a super feeder. You also didn't take advantage of Kennen fast enough, in my opinion. But even that's not a big deal. I think your itemization was actually your biggest mistake this game. I think that the way that you itemized didn't really offer you much in terms of like pressuring. You basically gimped your damage that was unnecessary. The other mistake that I think you made is that you're afraid to just go and push a lane on your own. You're kind of like working within the framework of everybody else. You're kind of like a monkey see, monkey do kind of guy. You're not a trailblazer. This game, you were granted a newbie in the lane. And you didn't seem too excited about it at some times. And then at other times when you had like big waves pushing your way and you had someone in your lane, you didn't think, oh, I can take this and get huge. You thought, but my team's over here, though. Okay? But I still, I definitely think not taking the farm here and pushing and making your own shit happen was a big mistake. Because you were so big that, like, you just drop a turret up here, you push, or you come up here with a big wave, you push, someone comes for you, you know, you have Zonias, you'll have Flash, you'll have Barrier. This game you had GA, but I just think in general, like, we could have played this situation a lot better, personally. I think there could have been a lot of things that we would have been able to do with this lead. I would have been fucking, I'm telling you, I would have been obliterating this Kennen over and over again if he was trolling like that. And then, here you go. Oh my god, if you don't take that wave. You're a monkey see, monkey do kind of guy, you see? You're going mid. Why? Push it up top. Push top. Why walk all the way over here for? Veigar's dead. It's 4v4. Your teammate's finally pushing. They're finally pushing, and you're going over here. Why? Why? Do you want to split XP? Do you want to sit just outside? Well, they have Baron anyways. Do you want them to have multiple lanes pushing? Like, why aren't you doing your own thing, man? I'm empowering you, dude. You're strong, independent birdman. You don't need no team, dude. I just don't get why you're doing that. Go do your own shit, man. Push in, take this turret, put your fucking passive down and fuck somebody up. Create your own shit. Look. That turret was gone anyways. Push top. If Kennen pushes in, proceeds to push into inhib, then you back. So you come down here. You get the free food. That's cool. You could have had this pushing faster, though. Because look, your team's gonna die, dude. They're gonna get caught. So if you pressure a tower, you bring them to you. You put the pressure on you. Don't put the pressure on your idiot teammates. Don't let Kennen drag. Don't let a level 12 Kennen drag a level 17 Azir down to bot lane right away. You know what I mean? Let somebody else try to. Give it a second for your team to do that. You go create some shit up here. Fuck these guys. Look how big you are, dude. You're fine, you get his flash, whatever. You bait your newbie teammate. If you'd bought more damage items other than a GA, you'd be doing a lot more here.
Rampage.
So you don't get blown up, thank God, by Veigar. You go right into mid instead of pushing top. Pushing the wave out first. It's almost like you never want to get a wave pushing anywhere. You always just kind of let it slow push. Okay, you get a kill again. Here, it looks like Vayne's dead. Veigar and Kha'Zix are up, so yeah, resetting here is good. And you do. Yeah, you guys can't see the build, sorry. Basically, our dude built Nashers, Rylai's, and then GA. Which I hate. I went double magic pen items. I guess it's not really that good. The only person that you're really itemizing against now is like this Volibear with that build. No one even has MR, so like I think that, yeah, I think Zhonya's and then Death Cap and then Void Staff and then Blue Pot is better. Yeah, dude. All right, I think I'm good. So this game basically boils down to the fact that we never really got excited about having a lead here. Everything from like the way you built to the way that you didn't ever push lanes on your own, it just screams that like you're not creating scenarios. You're playing. You're doing some of the things that I like to see my mids do, which is farm well, right? And this is something that kind of goes back to like the Elo's Explain videos and shit like that. I like that you farmed well and you got big. And doing this, and if you do farm well and get this big most of your games, then you're going to climb. But you had a troll in your lane, right? So you get a troll in your lane, and instead of like being excited and being like, all right, let's pressure turrets, let's fucking put the game away, a lot of what I saw was like, my team's mid, I gotta go mid. You know, there'd be like a wave pushing top, and you would leave it. You itemized, so you basically gimped your damage in exchange for something. You go GA, which makes no sense to me, because if the GA gets popped, you're just gonna die again. And now you've just gimped your damage. Whereas if you Zhonya's, you just Zhonya's, the only thing you have to Zhonya's really is Veigar's R, and you're good. You're good. No one can really touch you. That's how ahead you were. And the thing is, the sickest part to me is that this wasn't even as far ahead as you could have been. You could have very easily had like 320 farm by now, and you would be bearing down on this turret, pulling people to you, smartly disengaging, maybe picking some people off, and keeping the pressure on this side of the map as opposed to your side of the map. A lot of this game, you just let people do what they wanted to do, and you kind of played reactionary even when you were gifted a huge lead. I'm all for playing reactionary when the game's even, but when you get this big, you need to just fucking go. Because you never know when you're going to get a team that's so shitty that they're going to lose versus Kennen anyways, right? That's how it is. And I hope you learn from this. I hope you see that, like, even though you're 18-2, when I stopped and showed you the spots where I think you could have played it a lot differently, I think that now you realize that there's actually more to this than just KDA, or I hope. I'm not saying this game is your fault. I'm saying this game was winnable and that your decisions made a clear impact from my experiences playing Azir. Even though your KDA is ridiculous, you didn't play like someone who's looking to take turrets and to, like, you didn't play like someone who knew where you were at in relation to everyone else. Also, the flash for Kennen, like chasing Kennen around, dude, fuck that. Let your team handle this fucking feeder, man. You got better things to worry about. You got to pull better opponents to you so that you're pressuring the map and outplay them and get these turrets down. All right, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this helps you, my friends. Smart Niece and eSpitchGaming.tv. Make sure to subscribe, like, and all that bullshit. I'm out. Peace, crackers.